नमस्कार, यहाँहरूलाई यस द लोक्सेवा अफिस युट्युब च्यानलमा स्वागत गर्दछौँ। एभ्रिडे लोक्सेवाको एपिसोड 4 मा हामीले 200 वटा अति जरुरी सामान्य ज्ञान साइन्स टपिकमा लिएर आएका छौँ। ल लागौँ है आजको श्रृङ्खलातर्फ। पहिलो नम्बरको क्वेशन छ, हु इज नोन एज फादर अफ बोटानी? बोटानीको पिता भनेर कसलाई चिनिन्छ? थियोफ्रास्टस। हु इज नोन एज फादर अफ बायोलोजी अथवा जुलोजी? जुलोजी अथवा बायोलोजीका पिता को हुन्? एरिस्टोटल। हु इज नोन एज फादर अफ न्युक्लियर फिजिक्स? न्युक्लियर फिजिक्सका पिता भनेर कसलाई चिनिन्छ? अर्नेस्ट रदरफोर्ड। हु इज नोन एज फादर अफ मोडर्न एस्ट्रोनोमी? निकोलस कपर्निकस। Who is known as father of ecology? Ernest Haeckel. Who is known as father of paleontology? Leonardo da Vinci. Who is known as father of modern atomic theory? John Dalton. Who is known as father of nuclear chemistry? Otto Hahn. Who is known as father of periodic table? Dmitry Mendeleev. Who is known as father of geochemistry? Victor Goldsmith. Who is known as father of modern nursing? Florence Nightingale. Who is known as father of plastic surgery? Sushruta Detroit Glees. Who is known as father of atom bomb? J. Robert Oppenheimer. Who is known as father of classical mechanics? Sir Isaac Newton. Who is known as father of classical physics? Sir Isaac Newton. Who is known as father of modern physics? Albert Einstein. Who is known as father of quantum mechanics? Max Planck. Who is known as father of thermodynamics? Nicholas Leonardo Sadi. Who is known as father of computer science? Charles Babbage. Who is known as father of Ayurveda? Charaka. Who is known as father of mutation? Hugo de Verrier. Who is known as father of evolution? Charles Darwin. Who is known as father of genetics? John Gregor Mendel. Who is known as father of geometry? Euclid. Who is known as father of internet? Vint Cerf. Who is known as father of electricity? Michael Faraday. Who is known as father of mobile phone? Martin Cooper. Who is known as father of microscopy? Antonio van Leeuwenhoek. Who is known as father of microbiology? Antonio van Leeuwenhoek. Who is known as father of medicine? Hippocrates. Who is known as father of history? Herodotus. Who is known as father of rocketry? Robert H. Goddard. Who is known as father of missile technology in India? APJ Abdul Kalam. Also known as Missile Man of India, he was 11th President of India. Who is known as father of experimental science? Archimedes. Who is known as geometric monster, Archimedes, who is known as father of telescope, Galileo Galilei, who is known as the prince of experimental science, Michael Faraday, who is known as second father of microbiology, Louis Pasteur, who is known as father of inventor, Thomas Alva Edison, who is known as scientist of scientists, Thomas Alva Edison, who is known as father of radium, Madame Curie, who is known as father of radio, Marconi, who is known as father of science, Albert Einstein, who is known as father of black hole, Stephen Hawking, which scientist first calculated the diameter of sun and moon, Archimedes, which scientist introduced the principle of lever, Archimedes, who wrote the book The Balance, Galileo Galilei. What are the colors seen in rainbow? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, VIBGYOR. Who discovered calculus? Sir Isaac Newton and Gottfried Leibniz. Who discovered modern atomic theory? John Dalton. Who was the inventor of generator and dynamo? Michael Faraday. Who wrote the book called The Origin of Species? Charles Darwin in 1859 AD. Who wrote the book called The Descent of Man? Charles Darwin in 1871 AD. Who was the scientist to discover germ theory? Louis Pasteur. Who was the first person to use telephone receiver? Thomas Alva Edison. How many inventions are attributed to Thomas Alva Edison? 1093 inventions. When did Madame Curie won her first Nobel Prize? 1903 AD. When did Madame Curie won her second Nobel Prize? 1911 AD in chemistry. Who started Nobel Prize? Alfred Bernard Nobel in 1901 AD. 1901. Who invented dynamite? अल्फ्रेड बर्नार्ड नोबेल, उनी स्वीडन का नागरिक हुन्। हु इन्वेन्टेड एक्स-रे? विलियम रोटेङ्गन। घडीका आविष्कारक को हुन्? पेटर हेनलिन। हाते घडीका आविष्कारक को हुन्? जे.एल. ब्रिगेड। हु इन्वेन्टेड टेलिभिजन? टेलिभिजनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? जे.एल. बेयर्ड। टेलिफोनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? एलेक्जेन्डर ग्राहम बेल। पेनिसिलिनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? एलेक्जेन्डर फ्लेमिङ। साइकलका आविष्कारक को हुन्? एमसी मेलन। मोटरसाइकलका आविष्कारक को हुन्? गोटलिब डैमलर। मोटर कारका आविष्कारक को हुन्? कार्ल बेन्ज। फोर्ड कारका आविष्कारक को हुन्? हेनरी फोर्ड। प्लेन का आविष्कारक को हुन्? राइट ब्रदर्स। हेलिकप्टर का आविष्कारक को हुन्? इगोर सिकोर्स्की ब्रिगेड। रॉकेट इंजन का आविष्कारक को हुन्? रॉबर्ट एच गड्डार्ड। स्टीम इंजन का आविष्कारक को हुन्? जेम्स वाट डिजेल इन्जिनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? रुडोल्फ डिजेल। पेट्रोल इन्जिनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? निकोलस अगस्ट अट्टो। रेलवे इन्जिनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? जर्ज स्टेफेन्सन। फाउन्टेन पेनका आविष्कारक को हुन्? लुइस एल्सन वाटरम्यान। रडारका आविष्कारक को हुन्? रोबर्ट वाटसन वाट। Who was the first person to successfully synthesize artificial gene? हरिगोविन्द खुराना। बोटानिकल रिसर्च गर्ने व्यक्ति पहिलो व्यक्ति को हुन्? जगदीश चन्द्र बोस। क्यामेराका आविष्कारक को हुन्? जोसेफ नाइसिफोर Who invented parachute? प्यारासुटका आविष्कारक को हुन्? जेन पेरेरी ब्लेन्चार्ड। Who invented calculator? क्याल्कुलेटरका आविष्कारक को हुन्? ब्लेसी पास्कल। एयर कन्डिसनरका आविष्कारक को हुन्? विलियस क्यारियर। सेरेस्कोग्राफका इन्भेन्टर को हुन् अथवा आविष्कारक को हुन्? जगदीश चन्द्र बोस। ब्यारोमिटरका आविष्कारक को हुन्? इभेन्जेलिस्टा टोरिसेल्ली। सिनेमास्कोपको आविष्कारक को हुन्? हेनरी क्रिस्टियन। जिन्सका आविष्कारक को हुन्? लेवी स्ट्रास। इलेक्ट्रोम्याग्नेटका आविष्कारक को हुन्? विलियम स्टर्जन। ब्याट्रीका आविष्कारक को हुन्? एलेसेन्ड्रो भोल्टा। स्टीम बोटका आविष्कारक को हुन्? रोबर्ट फुल्टन। प्रिन्टिङ प्रेसका आविष्कारक को हुन्? नेस गटनबर्ग। पेन्डुलम क्लकका आविष्कारक को हुन्? क्रिस्टियन ह्युजेन। रेडियो एक्टिभिटीका आविष्कारक को हुन्? हेनरी बेक्वेल। उनले 1903 मा नोबेल प्राइज जितेका थिए फिजिक्स तर्फबाट। सँगसँगै म्याडम क्युरी र उसको हस्बेन्डसँगै। हु डिस्कभर इलेक्ट्रोन? जे थम्सन। हु डिस्कभर ल अफ ग्राभिटी? सर आइजैक न्यूटन। हु डिस्कभर क्वान्टम थ्योरी? मैक्स प्लैंक। Who created theory of evolution? Charles Darwin. Who discovered principle of lever? Archimedes. Who discovered nuclear fission? Otto Hahn. Who discovered law of inheritance? John Gerard Mendel. Who created the theory of relativity? Albert Einstein. Who created atomic theory? John Dalton. Who discovered law of multiple propulsion? John Dalton. Who discovered theory of electromagnetic wave? James Clerk Maxwell. Who discovered absolute zero temperature? Lord Kelvin. उनको रियल नाम विलियम थम्सन हो। Who created theory of natural selection? Charles Darwin. Who discovered speed of light? O.E. Romer. Who discovered composition of water? Henry Cavendish. What is the study of time watch called? Horology. What is the study of mountain called? Orology. What is the study of heart called? Cardiology. What is the study of female reproductive organ called? Gynecology. What is the study of earthquake called? Seismology. What is the study of kidney/urine called? Urology. What is the study of space called? Cosmology. What is the study of living beings called? Biology. What is the study of animals called? Zoology. What is the study of plants called? Botany. What is the study of blood called? Hematology. What is the study of nervous system called? Neurology. What is the study of age called? Gerontology. What is the study of ancestry called? Gynecology. What is the farming of honeybee called? Apiculture. What is the farming of tree called? Arboriculture. What is the farming of silkworm called? Sericulture. What is the farming of chickens called? Poultry. What is the study of tumor called? Oncology. What is the study of liver called? Hepatology. What is the study of heredity called? Genetics. What is the study of earth called? Geology. What is the study of fossils called? Paleontology. What is the study of bones called? Osteology. What is the study of soil called? Pedology. What is the study of fungi called? Mycology. What is the study of human behavior called? Anthropology. What is the name of instrument used as lie detector? Polygraph. What is the name of instrument used to measure earthquake? Seismograph. What is the name of instrument used to measure plant growth? Seismograph. What is the name of instrument used to watch sun? Helioscope. What is the name of instrument used to watch far away objects? Telescope. What is the name of instrument used to watch small objects? Microscope. What is the name of instrument used to listen internal body? Stethoscope. What is the name of instrument used to measure current? Ammeter. What is the name of instrument used to measure air humidity? Hygrometer. What is the name of instrument used to record aeroplane flight data? Black box. What is the name of instrument used to measure rainfall? Rain gauge. What is used to find object under sea? Sonar. What is used to find object in the sky using radio waves? Radar. What is the name of instrument used to measure water density? Hydrometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure high temperature? Pyrometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure or listen underwater? Hydrophone. What is the name of instrument used to measure oscillation? Oscillometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure? Barometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure heart rate? Cardiograph. What is the name of instrument used to measure very cold temperature? Chirometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure electric resistance? Ohmmeter. What is the name of instrument used to measure intensity of light? Photometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure voltage potential difference? Voltmeter. What is the name of instrument used to measure small electric current? Galvanometer. What is the name of instrument used to measure gold purity? Carat meter. What is the name of instrument used to measure altitude? Altimeter. What is the name of instrument used to measure deepness of sea? Bathymeter. What is the name of instrument used to measure milk purity? Lactometer. What is the standard unit of force called? Newton. What is the standard unit of mass called? Kilogram. What is the standard unit of length called? Meter. What is the standard unit of time called? Second. What is the standard unit of electric current called? Ammeter. Ampere. What is the standard unit of temperature called? Kelvin. What is the standard unit of angle called? Radian. What is the standard unit of frequency called? Hertz. What is the standard unit of pressure called? Pascal. What is the standard unit of energy called? Joule. What is the standard unit of power called? Watt. What is the standard unit of voltage called? Volt. What is the standard unit of electric resistance called? Ohm. What is the full form of IP? Internet Protocol. What is the full form of HD? High Definition. What is the full form of IT? Information and Technology. What is the full form of Wi-Fi? Wireless Fidelity. What is the full form of modem? Modulator and demodulator. What is the full form of e-banking? Electronic banking. What is the full form of www? World Wide Web. What is the full form of GPS? Global Positioning System. What is the full form of GIS? Geographical Information System. What is the full form of SMS? Short Messaging System. What is the full form of RAM? Random Access Memory. What is the full form of ROM? Read only memory. What is the full form of radar? Radio detecting and ranging. What is the full form of HTTPS? Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. What is the full form of CFL? Compact Fluorescent Lamp. What is the full form of ADSL? What is the full form of ADSL? Asymmetric Digital Subscriber Line. What is the full form of BSAT? Very Small Aperture Terminal. Very Small Aperture Terminal. What is the full form of VoIP? Voice over Internet Protocol. What is the full form of GSM? Global System for Mobile Communication. What is the full form of AMU? Atomic Mass Unit. What is the full form of DTT? Dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane. What is the full form of LORAN? LORAN. Long Ranging Navigation. What is the full form of LPG? Liquefied Petroleum Gas. What is the full form of AIDS? AIDS. Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. What is the full form of PVC? Polyvinyl chloride. What is the full form of RNA? Ribonucleic acid. What is the full form of IPS? In-plane switching display. What is the full form of CPU? Central Processing Unit. What is the full form of GPU? Graphical Processing Unit. What is the full form of DTH? Direct to Home. What is the full form of CDMA? Code Division Multiple Access. What is the full form of ISP? Internet Service Provider. What is the full form of SIM? Subscriber Identification Module. What is the full form of ATM? Automated Teller Machine. What is the full form of LED? Light Emitting Diode. What is the full form of OLED? Organic Light Emitting Diode. What is the full form of LCD? Liquid Crystal Display. What is the full form of CRT? Cathode Ray Tube. What is the full form of DVD? Digital Versatile Disc. What is the full form of HTTP? Hypertext Transfer Protocol. What is the full form of HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. What is the full form of BCG? Bacillus calmette guerin. What is the full form of CCTV? Closed Circuit Television. What is the full form of TNT? Trinitrotoluene. What is the full form of EMF? Electromotive force. What is the full form of ICU? Intensive Care Unit. What is the full form of TB? Tuberculosis. What is the full form of TFT? Thin film transistor. What is the full form of CD-ROM? Compact disc. Read-only memory. What is the full form of PSTN? Public Switched Telephone Network. What is the full form of sonar? Sound navigation and ranging. What is the full form of SARS? SARS. Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome. What is the full form of HDMI? High Definition Multimedia Interface. What is the full form of laser? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. What is the full form of BASIC? Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. What is the fear of numbers called? What is the fear of clocks called? Chronometrophobia. What is the fear of knee called? Genophobia. What is the What is the fear of figure 8 called? Octophobia. What is the fear of fear called? Phobophobia. What is the fear of beard called? Pogonophobia. What is the fear of doctors called? Latrophobia. What is the fear of death called? Thanatophobia. What is the fear of animals called? Zoophobia. What is the fear of learning called? Logophobia. What is the fear of books called? Bibliophobia. What is the fear of fire called? Pyrophobia. What is the fear of children called? Pedophobia. What is the fear of marriage called? Gamophobia. What is the fear of being in a situation where escape might be difficult? Agoraphobia. What is the fear of nights or darkness called? Nightophobia. What is the fear of mirrors called? Spectrophobia. What is the fear of seas and ocean called? Thalassophobia. What is the fear of snakes called? Ophidiophobia. What is the fear of women called? Gynophobia. What is the fear of men called? Androphobia. What is the fear of flying called? Aerophobia. What is the fear of speaking called? Lalophobia. What is the fear of wind called? Anemophobia. What is the fear of lightning and thunder called? Astraphobia. What is the fear of being alone or lonely called? Autophobia. What is the fear of heights called? Acrophobia. What is the fear of spiders called? Arachnophobia. What is the fear of cluster place called? Claustrophobia. What is the fear of dogs called? Cynophobia. What is the fear of blood called? Hemophobia. What is the fear of water called? Hydrophobia. What is the fear of being looked or being seen called? Scopophobia. What is the fear of dot called? What is the fear of dot called? Mysophobia. What is the fear of needles called? Trypanophobia. What is the fear of peanut butter called? Archibitrophobia. What is the fear of shadows called? Skyaphobia. What is the fear of crowds called? Inoculophobia. What is the name of chemical found in coffee? Caffeine. What is the name of chemical found in sugarcane? Sucrose. What is the name of chemical found in saliva? Maltose. What is the name of chemical found in sunflower? Oxine. What is the name of chemical found in firefly? Luciferin. What is the name of chemical found in chili? Capsaicin. What is the name of chemical found in cucumber? Cucurbitacin. What is the name of chemical found in milk? Casein. What is the name of chemical that causes blood to be red? Hemoglobin. What is the name of chemical that causes tomato to be red? Lycopene. What is the name of chemical that causes leaves to be green? Chlorophyll. What are the Mendel's three laws? Law of dominance, law of segregation, and law of independent assortment. What are the nitrogen bases found in DNA? Adenosine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine. ACGT. What are the nitrogen bases found in RNA? Adenosine, cytosine, guanine, and uracil. What is BCG vaccine used for? Tuberculosis. What is DPT vaccine used for? Diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus. Diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus. What is PBC vaccine used for? Pneumonia. What is rabies vaccine used for? Rabies. What is polio vaccine used for? Polio. Who invented BCG vaccine? Albert Calamity and Calamity Glurin. Who invented DPT vaccine? Who invented PCV? Pneumonial conjugate vaccine. Robert Austin in 1903. Who invented rabies vaccine? Louis Pasteur. Who invented polio vaccine? Jonas Salk. Which bacteria cause anthrax? Bacillus anthracis. Which bacteria cause cholera? Vibrio cholerae. Which bacteria cause salmonellosis? Salmonella. Which bacteria cause diphtheria? Cyanobacterium diphtheria. Which bacteria cause plague? Yersinia pestis. Which bacteria cause tuberculosis? Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Which bacteria cause pneumonia? Bacterial pneumonia. Which bacteria cause pertussis? Bordetella pertussis. Which bacteria cause Chlamydia eutheris? Chlamydia trachomatis. Which bacteria cause gonorrhea? Neisseria gonorrhea. Which bacteria cause syphilis? Treponema pallidum. Which bacteria cause tetanus? Clostridium tetani. Which bacteria cause typhoid? Salmonella typhi. Which bacteria cause AIDS? Human immunodeficiency virus HIV. Which bacteria cause chickenpox? Varicella zoster virus. Which virus cause dengue fever? Dengue virus. Which virus cause Ebola? Ebola virus. Which virus cause German measles, rubella? Rubella virus. Which virus cause hepatitis A? Hepatovirus. Which virus cause hepatitis B? Hepatitis B virus. Which virus causes herpes simplex? Herpes simplex virus. Which virus cause influenza? Influenza virus. Which virus cause measles? Measles virus. Which virus cause mumps? Mumps virus. Which virus cause polio? Polio virus. Which virus cause rabies? Rabies virus. Which virus cause smallpox? Variola major and variola minor. Which virus cause yellow fever? Yellow fever virus. What are the water soluble vitamins? Vitamin B and vitamin C. What are the fat soluble vitamins? Vitamin A, D, E, K. What is the chemical name of vitamin A? Retinol. What is the chemical name of vitamin B1? Thiamine. What is the chemical name of vitamin B2? Riboflavin. What is the chemical name of vitamin B3? Niacin. What is the chemical name of vitamin B5? Pantothenic acid. What is the chemical name of vitamin B6? Pyridoxine. What is the chemical name of vitamin B7? Biotin. What is the chemical name of vitamin B9? Folic acid. What is the chemical name of vitamin B12? Cyanocobalamin. What is the chemical name of vitamin C? Ascorbic acid. What is the chemical name of vitamin D? Cholecalciferol. What is the chemical name of vitamin E? Tocopherols. What is the chemical name of vitamin K? Alloquin. What happens when vitamin A is low? Night blindness. What happens when vitamin B1 is low? Beriberi. What happens when vitamin B2 is low? What happens when vitamin B5 is low? Paresthesia. What happens when vitamin B6 is low? Infertility. What happens when vitamin B7 is low? Dermatitis interstitis. What happens when vitamin B9 is low? Megablastic anemia and deficiency during pregnancy. What happens when vitamin B12 is low? Megablastic anemia. What happens when vitamin C is low? Scurvy. What happens when vitamin D is low? Rickets. What happens when vitamin E is low? Sterility in males and miscarriage in females. What happens when vitamin K is low? Bleeding deaths. What are the major food sources of vitamin A? Carrot, leafy vegetables. What are the major food sources for vitamin B1? Wheat, corn, buckwheat, फापर, सेतो नभएका खानेकुरा फुडहरुले. What are the major food sources for vitamin B2? Fiber food. What are the major food sources for vitamin B3? Poultry. What are the major food sources for vitamin B5? Meat, broccoli, avocado. What are the major food sources for vitamin B6? Meat, vegetable, bananas. What are the major food sources for vitamin B7? Raw egg yolk, cut raw egg yolk, leafy vegetable. What are the major food sources for vitamin B9? Leafy vegetable, pasta, bread. What are the major food sources for vitamin B12? Meat and other animal products. What are the major food sources for vitamin C? Citrus type of foods. What are the major food sources for vitamin D? Sun rays, fish, egg. What are the major food sources for vitamin E? Many fruits, sunflower oil. What are the major food sources for vitamin K? Leafy vegetable, fruits. Which vitamin is also called beauty vitamin? Vitamin E. When did the use of soap started from? 18th century in Italy. Who invented washing powder? Robert Hodgson in 1837 AD. What are the types of soaps? Calcium soap, lithium soap, mineral soap, metallic soap. What are the name of polymers found naturally? Rubber and protein. How many types of plastics are there? Thermoplastics, thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic, they got softer on heating up and can be reused. Thermosetting plastic, they get harder on heating up and cannot be reused. What is the first artificially produced fiber? Nylon. When was glass first used? 3500 BC in Iraq. What chemical is used to create blue glass? Cobalt oxide. What chemical is used to create yellow glass? Cadmium sulfide. What chemical is used to create red glass? Copper oxide. What chemical is used to create white glass? Antimony oxide. What chemical is used to create yellow amber glass? Sulfur. What chemical is used to create fluorescent yellow green glass? Uranium oxide. What chemical is used to create green glass? Chromic oxide. What chemical is used to create grey glass? Iron oxide. How many types of fertilizer are there? Organic and chemical fertilizers. What are the types of organic fertilizers? Compost and green manure. Compost fertilizer चाहिँ एनिमलबाट बन्छ, green fertilizer चाहिँ प्लान्टहरुबाट बन्छ. What are the types of chemical fertilizers? Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. What are the types of insecticides? Organic and inorganic insecticides. हस्त धन्यवाद. आजको लागि यति नै. अर्को टपिक अर्को एपिसोडमा पढौँला. हाम्रो च्यानललाई लाइक, सब्स्क्राइब, शेयर गर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला.